Hey guys, Brendan here from Agera 19 Extras, and for the first time I'm going to do a model car review, and this is going to be on the FrontiART 118 scale Koenigsegg Agera S with the white and blue color scheme, as you'll be able to see in just a second. But before I start, I just wanted to mention just kind of like where this channel, Agera 19 Extras, is going. I made the channel a couple months ago as a place to store all of my extra footage for my main channel, Agera 19. And because sometimes I just record so much footage and I thought a video wouldn't be good enough to share with thousands of subscribers, so I just kind of put it on the extras channel. But then I kind of somewhat recently started uploading model car videos and am having a pretty decent response from it. I did a collection video a few months back. Now it's at like 11 or 12,000 views, and I'm getting a lot of comments saying, oh, do more, please do reviews. So with that said, if you guys subscribed, and at this time I have 250 subscribers for this channel, if you guys, probably 90% of you guys subscribe for model cars, I have good news for you. I'm thinking about directing this channel to more of die-cast and collectible scale model cars. But don't be surprised if you see some exotic car clips of real cars thrown in there, here and there. But mostly I'm going to start doing more videos and unboxings and definitely reviews on cars. So I got a request to do the review on the Koenigsegg's, and I'm just going to start with this one. So like I said, 118 scale Koenigsegg Agera S, made by FrontiART. This was my first FrontiART, now I have two more to go with it. So you get it in, before I open it, you get it in this really nice box. I mean, really, like I said in the unboxing of this video I made a couple months back, I was so used to like my model cars being like, you know, under $50. So when I got this box I was kind of spoiled by it. So this box, really nice build quality. Just by taking out there the air pressure there, you could definitely just feel the quality. I'll go ahead and spin this around, and then you just drop the lid right there, and then there it is. Obviously when it's new it's like saran wrapped in there, and then in there's like cloth protecting it, taped in and all that stuff. But obviously this is still brand new, it's just not the way it came. So you kind of flip that flap down and there you go in all of its glory. I will make this video with like some close-ups and all that as I mention all these features. So the way you take this out, if you saw my unboxing, you saw me struggling. The way you take this out is you kind of just grab it by this corner and tug it this way, and then just kind of lifts out. And then you have it in this acrylic case. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put this box away. Okay, let's see here. This box itself is kind of a nice display just because of all the Koenigsegg's like logos and everything I'll say on there. It's just a sticker, but still FrontiART right there. Koenigsegg, yeah, FrontiART. It's almost like the Louis Vuitton of model cars, so it's nice to keep the boxes. So this car, I'll talk about price first. This car can get such a positive response from collectors, and also such a negative response for its price. What I say to that is, before I get there, I'll just tell you the price. They priced this weird. I got this from Koenigsegg's website, and on the website, depends if you put your like country in there, and I'm from the United States, so in case some of my viewers are not from the US, the currency I'm talking about and shipping and all that may not apply to you and all that. But then again it might, because on its website it says $361. Sometimes it takes in account for tax, sometimes it doesn't. But I checked just now and it says $361. This is the receipt I got. So $361, worldwide free shipping, but they tax you $90, so total in it's $451. When I bought this, the price I originally saw was $451, and then I was surprised to see free shipping. But then when I got this, I realized, wait, $361 with $90 tax. So yeah, I guess there is no shipping option. It's worldwide free shipping, and the shipping is incredibly fast. This came from Ängelholm, Sweden, where the cars are manufactured. I guess they ship the model cars out from there as well. And I ordered it on a Monday, and it came to me in the United States on a Thursday of that week, which is insane. I buy model cars from eBay from people who live in the States, and I don't get them for like 2 weeks sometimes. So very well done. No shipping options, but US currency $451, all said and done. So then that begs the question, is it worth it? And then, like I said, it depends. If you are an avid, like, serious car collector, I don't know what you want to define serious as, then of course it's worth it. But usually the people that, you know, these cars just kind of aren't made for those collectors, that certain collectors, they know in a minute. You know, if they see a car, they like the car, and then they see $360 or $450, they instantly know, no, it's not for me. I'm going to go get some Mastos 118, which, you know, I have a bunch of them too. But not only am I a huge exotic car fan, but I'm most importantly, in this case, a Koenigsegg fan. That's kind of why I have 3 very expensive cars. But then here's one thing to remember. If you buy a Maisto for anywhere from $15 to, $30 or sometimes $50, the value of those either don't move or they go down. If you bought it at 50, you're probably not going to get more than 20 out of it. If you bought it for 15 to 20, you might get exactly what you got if you keep the box. If you keep these things like I do with the box, never take them out, which I'll tell you how to do later from videos I've seen. But if you never do that, these things should only go up in value, if not stay exactly where you got them. Right now I cannot get more than what I got this car for because I currently still sell it. But for other cars like the 1-to-1, which I'll review in another video, those do go up in value, which is nice to think about. So this car is not a limited edition, but the serial number, which I will get a close shot with the camera, the serial number only goes up to 3 digits. I have model number 90 of a 3-digit serial number, like I said. And the plaque that you see there is really nice. It just says Koenigsegg Agera S with the Koenigsegg logo, FrontiART number 90. The carbon fiber, I get asked this a lot. No, it's not real carbon fiber. The way I would describe it is kind of like a, I don't know, it's almost like a leather, like whatever it is, I don't know, but it's like a cloth almost thing, but not quite cloth. It's hard to explain. You kind of just have to see one in person. And then the red stitching along the side, I just think it looks beautiful. That's exactly why I never take it out of the acrylic unless I'm doing a review, so I'll do it now. So you can take the acrylic off just like that. There are no screws or anything like that holding it in place, but it's a pretty snug fit anyway. Now with the car like that, that saves a lot of weight. That acrylic's pretty heavy. So I rarely have my cars out like this, so it's always such a joy to see them. It got a little bit of dust because I was cleaning the box earlier. I didn't really dust the car. But yeah, this car evokes such happiness because you could just stare at it forever. Like I said, I will get close-up pictures and video so you guys can see. But the first thing that strikes, that will at least strike me, the first thing I saw was the carbon fiber. It is aligned perfectly. Just the detail that they put into it is just insane. I believe they're all hand-built. I know the 1-to-1 is, but I believe this one is too. Just the carbon fiber in the vents, the hood, how they line up. The blue accenting is beautiful as well. But then the second thing I noticed is the interior. It is just unbelievable that they would just go to that extent in the interior when you can't even open the car. That's one thing I didn't mention already. It's a high-end resin model, which means no opening parts, no moving parts. It's just the way it sits. It's just kind of made to display. A lot of people don't like that, and to them I say get the auto art. The auto art is still on my wish list. I want to get a red one. But without that, I'm not really, treating it like a Matchbox car or moving it a lot. I just have it on display and it looks really good. So that's why I like the resin model. The detail is just unbelievable. Like I said, I mean, you could get a camera back here and pose it next to something and you would think it's the real car just because it just looks like there's no way something this detailed could be scale model, but it is. And that's why you pay the price that you pay. So like I said, usually you know in a minute if this car is for you or not. But it's definitely for me, not because of how big of a car fan I am, but because of how big of a Koenigsegg fan I am. So yeah, I don't know how much more there is to say. $451 all said and done, no moving parts. You can get this from other websites, I believe. Like I said, I got it from Koenigsegg's website. But I think the reason people get these cars is just to look at them. I mean, I'm just still in awe. I've had this car for a couple months now. I'm just in awe just looking at the Koenigsegg logo on the front hood, for example. It's just that kind of chrome finish and everything like that. So this is a car that will entertain you just by looking at it. And then also they definitely did not forget to put the Koenigsegg Ghost, the Spirit of Performance, on the back glass. The story behind that is very, very fascinating. If you don't know it, I recommend you watch some of the Inside Koenigsegg Drive videos. They're pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say about the Koenigsegg. So it's just interesting reviewing a model car. There's not a whole lot of stats and all that stuff you could go into, but overall the rating I'd give it, whether it's a buy or not, it depends on who you are, what kind of car person and model car collector you are. Me being a very avid car collector and a huge Koenigsegg fan, it makes perfect sense. I have no regrets buying this car. Will it be the last Koenigsegg from FrontiART? Well, the other ones, I don't think I'm going to get any more. unless they do something, you know, that makes me impulse buy. But I do want the auto art Koenigsegg Agera, just so I can have one that, you know, has opening parts. And plus, with the FrontiART, I never take it out of this display piece. Oh yeah, and I promised I was gonna say that. Let me just take the acrylic off. I did not do this, and I'm not planning to, because that would make the car depreciate. But if you feel the bottom, which is like a velvet material, if you feel the bottom right here and right, it's kind of hard to see, and right here, there's these 2 points right here, and you could feel a hole there. If you rip through the velvet, there are 2 screws there that you could unscrew, and then the car can pop out and be displayed like any other car. But this is not like any other car, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep that there. Plus, if you try to resell this and there's holes here, that's what tells you, oh, they took it out and displayed it. So I'm not going to do that. Plus, I don't have any plans to sell it, but I also don't have plans to display it like a regular car. I kind of like to keep the glass Koenigsegg's all together. So anyway, if you think I missed out on something, please let me know so I can correct myself on the review of the Koenigsegg Agera HH, which I'm doing next. But until then, that pretty much wraps up the review of this Koenigsegg. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.